Hello everyone, this is Keith from Keith's Comics bringing you another Digging Beyond the Cover Adventures in Grading. Today we have a key book from 1980. Hard to believe, it's been 44 years ago. But George Perez and Marv Wolfman were tasked with creating a new version of the Teen Titans. We got the old mainstays of Robin. We got a couple other Beast Boy, calling himself Changeling here, and a new version of Wonder Girl. Plus 3 new characters, Raven, Starfire, and Cyborg, an important key book from 1980s. We also get out of this book spins Deathstroke the Terminator and Trigon, and their version of Hydra called the Hive. Overall, a very nice book, flat. You can see there on the right-hand side a little bit of, I don't know, I'm going to call it chipping. I'll explain what I think that is a little bit later. You can see that this has been probably stored just in a box, probably not even in a bag and a board for many years. You can see the page's color there is a little off, creamy. Corners look pretty solid. George Perez and Dick Giordano doing the art chores on the cover there. Look at that. The spine looks pretty solid. I can see a teeny tiny little color break there. But overall, looks like it's been read maybe once or twice very well. Little dings there on the corner. I think that after we have this pressed out, while a couple of these are breaking color, this is not going to be a super high grade copy of this book, but to find a newsstand version of this that was out there at the 7-Eleven racks is pretty nice. You can see the top. This is why I say it wasn't probably stored in a bag, because the top here you can see there's the newsstand spray there. It's a little wavy, like at the top of it, had stuff set on top of it, or maybe got a little moist over time. Not damaged. Whoa, hello there, Kaylin. nice shot there. You can see a close-up there. I think this is from the twine. Whenever the newsstands came in bundles, I think of 100 with twine wrapped around them. I think that probably did the damage on the spine there. The back is a little dirty. Overall, I think that we're in the fine grade, maybe a 6.5 maybe as it sits. Who knows, once we get it pressed and it looks a lot better. You can see again the pages got a little of that Texas patina on them. They're not white or off-white. I think they're a little bit, maybe this was stored in a garage somewhere. But the staple's nice and firm, and it looks, you can see that it's been with a lot of other comics for a long time. And while that corner, that's got a tear in it. That's, what is that, an 1/8 of an inch tear? That's, again, in this grade, it's probably a 6.5, right around in there. Well, it's always fun to find one of these, and especially we got to look closely at this. This is an important part of any book you find in Dallas. Oh, look at the staples here on this book. Very tight. There were a lot of good conventions going on in the mid-'80s all the way through the mid-'90s. And it'll break until the early 2000s. But in those early conventions, a lot of the big dogs came through town, so you have to open every book you buy. And while this book is a mid-grade, and after pressing maybe a little higher, what's really, really cool about this book is that someone took the time to take it to a convention, and you can see the top there. It still needs a little press on the inside of that. Oh, what a great splash page by George Perez. Took the time to take this to a convention and get it signed by Marv Wolfman and George Perez, who came to town many times in the period between the mid-'80s and the mid-'90s. And unfortunately, Mr. Perez is not with us anymore, so this is really, really cool book. If you need this for your collection, it's going to be a lot of fun to have. We're going to send this off to get pressed, graded, and the signatures authenticated, and then we'll give you an update later on. For Keith's Comics, I'm Keith, and I'll see you next time.